Hello, all. This is Info again, and today on Let's Do Stuff with AI, I'm going to show you how to make some simple and some useful and maybe even some funny web pages, and show you a little bit about how these web pages work on the background with the coding. If you're interested in doing this along with me, I would suggest that you just go to chatgpt.com and you can try it right there on the web page, or my best suggestion would be for you to sign up and at least get the $20 monthly subscription with ChatGPT/OpenAI. It's worth it. If you get used to it and you do this, it can actually change your life. I know because it's changed mine. But let's go ahead and get right to it. All right. So hopefully you've got ChatGPT on your browser if you want to follow along. And also download and install Notepad++. If you don't know how to do that for installing software, check out my previous video. It explains it. But for right now, if you're at the ChatGPT homepage, you can see this web page right here. And we're going to be making some web pages. Every site that you go to, those are all different web pages that have different types of other things running in the code to make them look differently. YouTube's a web page that has a bunch of videos embedded in it. But for today, we're just going to make some simple things. So one of the main things that you need to learn to do with ChatGPT is simply put in some text here to talk to it. And we call that talking to ChatGPT prompting. So we're going to put in here, what is the capital, learn to spell, Troy, of, let's say, Oregon. Did I even spell that right? Of course I didn't. Okay. Salem. Did not remember that. So Salem is the capital of Oregon. So that's just simple prompting. And some prompts are really simple. Other prompts can be really, really intricate. But for right now, you know what that is. And we'll start a new chat. So we want to create a simple web page. Let's see. We'll type in a simple web page that does not CSS or JavaScript. So it's doing something simple. And as you can see, this is just a basic web page. Now, if you have Notepad++ installed, what we have to do now is copy this. We'll go to a folder that you created on your desktop, call it test pages here. We'll create a new file here. We'll call it tests.html. Save and say yes to making the change to the extension. And we're going to open that with Notepad++. I'm going to paste in our code. Just going to click save. Minimize this again. Oh, we'll just go to the folder. We'll double click on it. And when it opens up, it looks like this. Welcome to my simple web page. This is a basic HTML only web page with no CSS or JavaScript. Now that was easy. And again, this is the code. This is HTML code. And these are tags, the head tag, the HTML tag, which closes everything up. But if you want to learn more about HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, you've got yourself an account with ChatGPT. You can just ask it. It'll teach you, it'll show you. All right, so we've got that first page done. Really quick, Really easy, really simple. So we'll just minimize this, go back to just regular chatting, and we're going to say, let's create a page. Take this, copy it, and we'll say, we'll paste that here. That does not have any JavaScript. S, CSS that does not have JavaScript. So this way we'll see what CSS does. And what that is, CSS is called cascading style sheets. So what that does is that gives color to the text or does other design aspects of the code, what you see on the screen. As you can see, ChatGPT just created another simple web page and it added the CSS styling code. Again, we'll copy this. We'll go back to Notepad++. Now, instead of, you can just select it all with Control A, hit Enter to delete it, sorry, backspace to delete it, Control V to paste, and go up and save. Now, let's go back to our web page. We click here. If we double click here on our test page again, we can see this now has highlighted in blue and also a hover. So if you hover over this email address, you can see that you're getting the line, but also that the text itself is blue. Cascading style sheets or CSS does that. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to add some simple JavaScript. Close this. And again, we'll just copy our previous prompt. And we'll say, you know what, let's do this. Go back up to the top. Say that so please create a simple web page that has CSS and JavaScript. It's redoing it again. Scroll down and see what it's doing. See, it added a click me button. So let's go ahead and copy that. We'll go back to the code. Again, we can do a Control A to select it all, backspace to delete it, Control V to paste it. Save it. We go back here, double click on here, turn it up, and we can see now we have a click me button. I didn't really look at the code, but let's see what it does. Oh, see, hello, you clicked the button. Cool. Now, let's make something else that's a little bit more useful. Go back to ChatGPT. Please create a web page that calculates compound interest. And as you can see, it's running through it. Scroll down to see what's going on here. And it's done. Go ahead and copy that out. go back to the code, another Control A, backspace, Control V to paste, save, go to our folder, double click, and now we've got a page that can calculate compound interest. So let's see. The principal amount, we'll say $1,000. Annual interest, 5. How many years? 10 times compounded per year. Let's say 12. Calculate. Boom. Final amount, 1647.01. Yeah, imagine if you got that from depositing money into your own account at the bank. Not going to happen. But anyway, so we've gone through making a simple web page, adding some cascading style sheets to it, CSS, and then next adding some JavaScript, and then now we just created a simple but useful compound interest calculator. Now, all of this stuff and more you can do with ChatGPT, and you can ask it to make a whole bunch of things. So what I want to do now is I want to create a page that, I'll say create a web page that has a button that clicked plays a sound. We'll have to add that sound, but let's see what it does for us. So it says sound MP3. We're going to go ahead and copy that. Go to the code, Control A, backspace, Control V, and paste. Now, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, go back to the file, double click on it to open it. It says play a sound. Well, there is no sound. Now, to do that, we need to add a sound to this folder. So in the code, let's go back to it. It says the source or the audio ID, the sound, is called sound.mp3. So if you have any MP3 on your computer, or you can just go download it, you can just put it in there and you can name it same thing as here, or you can rename this file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here real quick. Downloads folder. I'm going to rename this file. Some of you might have saw that. I'm going to bring this over here and give you a little surprise. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Ooh. My 8-year-old's gonna love this. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you found this usable, enjoyable, and also educational. We'll try again with something new next time where we'll take these pages and we'll make them into Chrome extensions or something. But thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We're new. And we will talk to you again soon. Thank you very much.